This show is called Chow, Making the Chinese American Restaurant. And it tells the incredible story behind Chinese American restaurants here in the US. It is one of the most popular cuisines in this country. We have this exhibit right here. It's what we call the Curtain of Many. It's made up of 7,250 takeout boxes. Each of these boxes represents 7 Chinese American restaurants in the US. And in total, it represents the 50,000 Chinese American restaurants you can find from coast to coast. And to put that in perspective, that is 3 times more than the number of McDonald's that there are in the US. We named the exhibition Chow because the culinary techniques they brought from China, which include chow or stir frying, is a technique that you still see in Chinese American restaurants to this day.
This is a typical wok toss.
In the exhibition, we talk about how the Chinese suffered under the Exclusion Act and the very difficult conditions they lived in the US, and how they persevered and created an entirely new cuisine, really, where they adapted Chinese recipes and made them as appealing as possible for non-Chinese diners. So we collected menus dating all the way back to 1910, and we displayed them as a beautiful timeline that shows the evolution of the cuisine and the changing nature of the Chinese American community in the US through the dishes. We got a fortune cookie machine and have it actually operating through the whole exhibit so people can go see the machine working and taste cookies fresh out of the machine. What we've seen is visitors come and they have this instant sort of emotional connection with the topic of the exhibition.
This is the menu from the Fulton Royal Restaurant. That's where my father worked in the late 1940s. So I've been here almost 60 years, born and raised in New York City. It's this wonderful exhibit, a lot of insight into the next time you step into a Chinese restaurant or even a takeout place. There's a whole history behind it.
It's really important today. Like, everybody eats Chinese food. Everybody has a takeout place, or in New York, everybody has a dim sum place or a favorite noodle shop or dumpling spot. And it's really important to recognize all of these contributions to our food culture here.
These days, I think the U.S. is becoming more and more aware of all the different parts of China, different types of cuisine that are available there. So I think the idea of Chinese food is broadening in people's minds.
And when you think about just how important food is, it's one of the few aspects of life that is shared and commonly experienced by people around the world, whatever your background and whatever your belief. We all eat. And so what's interesting also about food and drink is that it connects to every other aspect of the world around us. It connects to the economy, it connects to our health, it connects to the environment, and you can actually understand science through food, cultural identities through food, history through food. And so that's really our goal, is we want to take food and drink, this common experience we all share, and explore the world and also explore our own identities through that.